It's calling us. Leave the ghosts of our past in the stratosphere. Oh yeah, yeah. It's calling us.
Oh, Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome to E3 on Twitch 2017. It is day one of our press conferences. Today we've got Microsoft, Bethesda, and even Devolver Digital throwing their hat into the mix. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Wheat, joined, of course, by Rachel, Anna, and Zeke. Hello.
What's
and
up?
Are you as excited as I am for what is kind of the Super Bowl of gaming? Just one day, and actually a week now, out of the year. Right? It used to be 3 days.
Back in my day when
We've
E3
gone
was
down.
just
Yeah,
one day.
we've extended. Now we've got basically 5 days of E3. We kick off today. Very excited for hopefully what is to come and what we have no idea will come. But hello, how are you? And how's it going?
Stoked, Marcus. Stoked. Stoke level at maximum, especially because for me, I think these are kind of the most exciting days of E3. It's like the Christmas morning feeling because you don't know
Totally.
what someone's going to surprise you with. Because we have our predictions, right? We know what we think we're going to see, but there's always one or two things that either we've never heard of before or that we never thought they would bring us.
Yeah.
You call it Christmas morning, but I think Marcus was right. It's the Olympics. Like, we've been training for this. Like, I've only get up at 6 a.m. I've been playing indie games.
Yeah.
I've been scouring all the news sites. Like, we have been preparing.
Yeah.
We've been super hyped for this, and now it's just like a relief to finally be here at the start line.
And Rachel makes an interesting point because E3 has changed so much with basically the dawn of the internet. You know, there was a time where it's like E3 happened and I'll read about it in my gaming magazine a month later,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
yeah.
And now it is sort of like, hey, guess what? You know 30% of E3 before it begins, right? So the really exciting part is all of the things that we don't know about, and
I know.
hopefully they'll surprise us with. But
Stuff happened while I was asleep last night. It's
yeah.
like it just keeps coming.
trailers dropped. I'm like, well, where'd this come from? We're going to talk about all of that and more.
It's so much fun to talk about. Like your imagination runs wild, and
It does.
you like build off each other. Like, what if this? And they're like, no, but what if that?
I
you get
heard that
hyped
on
about
a Japanese
the stuff that
site.
you have no idea if it's going to be announced or it's coming.
Oh,
Or
yeah, I will justify reasons and things and read deeper into I mean, like, if I've ever
like
worn
a
a
conspiracy
tinfoil
nut
hat,
with like the red
It's on
lines,
right
like
now.
leading from. You
it's
know.
on. We'll go into that later, but my, yearly endeavor is obviously Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they've gone ahead and said it's not going to be at this year's E3. But
What?
It is obviously a clever ruse.
Misdirection.
It is
Yes.
misdirection. It is so they can announce it.
Just let Marcus
They went out of
keep
their way to
thinking
let you know that it wasn't going to happen.
They said
Don't
it wasn't
crush
going to
his
happen.
dreams.
But Rachel, every year leading up to this, they've basically just been radio silent. So
haven't
like the
mentioned it at
one
all.
year, this is the year they decide. Come on, help keep the dream alive.
Maybe
But
they're
that's
saying-
not till tomorrow anyway. All right,
Right.
I have 24 hours still left.
I think I want to say that our job at E3 on Twitch is really, really fun because our job is just to be fans. Our job is just to talk about being excited about things and learning about things, and I can do that. You know, like I don't need to do anything other than just take it all in and be really excited about it.
Exactly. Did you? So I don't know if you knew this, Anna, but since we just started, and of course we got Microsoft in less than an hour, first press conference that we're going to see. We did have EA yesterday. We'll talk a little bit about that. But this kicks off for us 36 hours of coverage from basically start to finish on day 1 and 2, and we've also got the pre-show that's going to be kind of wrapped up and bridged day 1 and day 2. And we'll talk more about the pre-show throughout the day, but Devolver Digital is going to be doing a press conference during that as well. So there is a ton to talk about. But let's do, in our typical traditional E3 fashion, we want to talk about all of E3, like what are you most excited for, right? I kind of already dropped, obviously, Beyond Good and Evil 2, but Zeke, I'm going to start with you, right?
Okay.
Like what would be the sort of dream announcement? You've got to hear about it. You've got to see it this year. Or what are you most excited for?
I think there's a lot of people who are out there going like, come on, Elder Scrolls like Elsewhere or Cyrodiil or something like that. You know, they want Elder Scrolls 6. Is it 6? I'm not sure. But I'm looking forward to the Last of Us 2 stuff. Definitely look forward to that. I'm not listening to the haters who are like, we didn't need another Last of Us. Like, I want another Last of Us.
Right.
I'm excited to see more stuff about that. I'm excited to see... And I've been waiting for the South Park game. I don't know what the holdup is, but hopefully they give us a release date. That would be great.
I think they've got to give a
Like,
release
you
date.
would think they would
If
have
they-
to.
Yeah.
They-
Right.
We can.
No,
have
I don't. I
they
just
had
see Matt
already,
and Trey
actually.
coming out and going release date, and then just flipping the bird to everybody and like walking off stage.
Take it. I mean, I'm curious of what else Ubisoft might bring to the table, but there's been a few rumors releasing there. So, Anna, what about you? What would be the
Well, I'm
Ultimate.
kind of in the same boat where.
Beyond Good and Evil 2? Okay,
well-
totally understand.
I'm not as attached to that one as you, Marcus. Not quite. But I was looking for new Tomb Raider, but we've been told that we will not see Lara. It will be. They said literally it will be a quiet E3 for Lara. So probably
That
won't be
just
seeing
means
that.
it's an all stealth Tomb Raider.
See,
based game.
now that I would be totally into. So
not me.
I don't know if we're going to see that. Also, everyone knows that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming. We've been
Do we?
waiting
We
for
know
this
this?
forever.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming, but also there has been word that we
Yeah.
will not see Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, I mean, there hasn't been an official word, but what happened last night is everyone woke up, like you mentioned, and it was like, hey, new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So apparently there was maybe a Square Enix like orchestra event that took place, and they like dropped this Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. Has a bunch of gameplay, has a conversation. It's all in Japanese between several of the characters. Looks great. And then at the end, it's like, join us at D23 on July 15th for more information. And that's kind of like a pretty big red flag that's like, wait a second, E3 starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't it be that? But people are saying, maybe at least we'll see the English version of that or some equivalent.
I'm sure there'll be at least some mention of it. Like, we'll definitely get to learn something. I just think I won't get the full experience that I was hoping for. But all of that said, I think what I have come to love even the most at E3 over the years is the surprising indies that we've started to see, and how much Sony and Microsoft are starting to kind of embrace their indie communities on their
Right.
consoles. And so some of my absolute favorite games over the last few years have been